Hi guys, my name is Derek Vanderbecken and I'm here with two of Tracy's favorite things, a doggo and the prisoner. But I want to share a couple quick stories about him. Of course, they're both going to be sliders, although God knows I could go on for a long time, as I'm sure all of us can. The first one that I think of that comes to mind was hilarious. We were all gathering. Get it. I'll be distracted here, by the way. We were at Tracy's dad's place, Mel, and he was having one of the sliders gatherings, of course, and we were all, there had to have been at least 30, maybe even 40 of us in Mel's den, where all the model planes were on the roof, the ceiling, and Tracy's just moving around, trying to get things straightened away, ready to go to start the video, and all of a sudden, Mel comes in the room. And Tracy looks up at him, and Mel just sort of stands there and is smiling, and Tracy's, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And Mel says, well, I want to watch sliders with you kids. That was, we all just busted up. It was pretty darn funny. But you know how Tracy would get with this. He'd get so flustered and and it was actually tickled the hell out of me whenever he would get that way. Luckily not at me. Well, maybe sometimes. Anyway, and the other slider story, the other slider story was, I think it was like 96, and before it aired in October of that year, about a couple months before, I got a strange call from his office. I can't remember who it was that called me, but they asked me what my mother's name was, and I told Betty Vanderbecken, and they asked me to spell it, and then the gal asked me, it might have been Francine, I don't recall if it was her or not, it seemed to be it was somebody else, but anyway, she asked me several times how you say it, how you spell it, and I spelled it out phonetically for her too, Betty Vanderbecken, and I'm like, why do you ask? What's up with this? And I think she said something to the effect that we just need it for records, for Tracy's just gathering all this massive file of friends and their family members. I went, oh, okay, like a dork. I believe that. So here we are, flash forward to about a month and a half later, 2 months. Tracy says, you got to come over tonight. There's a special episode of Sliders that's airing tonight. I want you to see it. You've got to come. And I said, sure, of course, I'm there. So we're watching the episode about, I don't know, it's towards the end. And Quinn, the lead, is house sitting, and this gal comes up to the door, knocks on the door, and he opens the door, and the gal asks him, is Mrs. Vanderbecken here? And Quinn says, oh, no, I think she stepped out to go shopping, and she'll be back soon. Now, the thing I didn't set up with that is my mom had passed away back in 1986. So, and Tracy knew how much I love my mom, as we all do, but me especially. And he just shocked the hell out of me when he did that. When I heard her name, I started crying. And oh, here I go. I'm crying now a little bit. But it's not just for that though. It's because I miss my friend, my brother. And so many great times we had with that man. He was such a funny guy. And he could have been a brilliant actor for that matter. For all those comedy recordings he did where he would like sucker people in, sort of do a, Nyla, for God's sakes, what do you call them? The crank yankers style calls. Anywho, I think that's it for now. That's all I can think of. Forgive me, I'm a bit distracted today, obviously. But there it is. I love you, T. I miss you, my brother. And one day I will see you again. But not now, or anytime soon, I hope. Love you. Peace out.